Hello everyone, I'm Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moments. You guys, I'm in a different spot. I'm on a couch. I'm on a new couch. This is not the reveal today. I will be showing you a reveal because we're still in renovations, you guys. I'm looking at a wall with holes in it and half cabinets and no bookshelves. It's just a mess, but we'll get to that. Today, I want to talk about something a little do-it-yourself. Now, it's getting colder here. We're getting to the end of October, headed into winter. I'm in Saskatchewan, so if you're in Saskatchewan, you know our winters can be like 6-7 months of cold, frigid, blizzard weather. I noticed something on my car, and that's what we're talking about today. I have a Jeep Compass. It's a 2014 Jeep Compass. I bought it brand new. So obviously it's getting a little older now, right? I noticed the other day, well, I noticed a while ago, but I noticed the other day it's getting worse. I have got rust. Yep, I've got rust on my car, specifically on the hood, obviously from stone chips that have now started to rust. Now, let's do the disclaimer. I am not a mechanic. I am not an auto body professional. I am none of those things. I know a bit about cars. I grew up as a girl when my dad wanted a boy. He didn't have boys. He had 2 girls. And I became the boy. So I did all the boy stuff with my dad. My dad was very knowledgeable about vehicles. He built them. He sold them. He drove them. He was a stock car racer. Like, you name it, my dad knows cars. So I grew up restoring vehicles with my dad. So I do know a little bit about restoring vehicles, but not a professional, definitely an amateur. Here's the thing. I'm an amateur that has no money to actually get this rust properly fixed on my vehicle. Like I said, we're in renovations. So all of my money has gone to house renovations. But I also know when you have rust on your vehicle, if you do not deal with that rust as soon as possible, it's going to keep getting worse and worse until you actually have holes in your metal, which is a lot harder and more expensive to fix later. So we're going to do a little DIY project today. And what we're going to be using is this. Now this I bought at Canadian Tire. You can go to Canadian Tire or any kind of auto place and buy touch-up paint. Now, you have to get the right kinds, okay? They have a little book there you look through. You look for your make, your model, the year of your vehicle, the color. There's lots of different colors. This is specific for my vehicle. So this is called the Duplicolor Scratch Fix All-in-One. This is prep and paint and clear coat all in one little thing. Now I had to look it up. So this is specifically for a Chrysler. Bright white is the color. I used the little book they had there to make sure I picked up the right shade for my vehicle. Every different make of vehicle has different shades. So if you're like, oh, I just have a white truck, I'll just go pick up white. No. Don't do that. There's so many different shades of white. You have to get the right one for your vehicle, okay? If you're not sure, ask someone who works there. They will help you find the right one, okay? Now, this is Fix It Easy, Fix It Right. So there is a little QR code you can scan. It'll show you how to do it, but they also have a little thing on the back. So it says here to prep it. There is an abrasive tip that removes loose paint and rust. Okay, so there's a little tip on here. Then you paint it. 1 coat prime and paint formula, 2 applicators, precise pen tip for fine scratches, tapered brush for larger chips. Then you seal it. There's a clear coat ultra smooth foam applicator for that perfect factory finish and protection. Okay. Now there is, like it says, there's a little abrasive tip that helps to remove rust. The rust is getting bigger on my car. I don't know if this abrasive tip is going to do it or not. We're going to try it. We're going to see if it will remove the rust. If it doesn't remove the rust, because don't forget, you want to remove all the rust. If you leave some rust visible and you use this, the rust is still going to eat away at your metal, okay? You need to remove all the rust, all of it, okay? So take your time. If this little abrasive tip isn't gonna work, I have a plan B, okay? My plan B, my nail drill. That's right. I have a nail drill when I do my gel nails myself. If you're unfamiliar with what this is, if you get your nails done, your chances are they're going to use a nail drill on you, especially if you're doing gels or acrylics or things like that. So this is like sandpaper. Okay, it's electric. You plug it in. You can control how fast it goes, and this will actually remove the rust. Okay. I also have, where is it? Here we go. So I've got extra sandpaper rolls. There's also these little different tips. Okay, these I'm also going to use if I need to remove rust. We're going to try this little tip first, but if it's just not working for me, we're going to bring in the power and we're going to get rid of that rust because we don't want to leave any rust behind. We don't want it eating through the metal underneath the new paint we're putting on. Okay, now, like I said, we're into mid-end of October. It's getting colder. Best case scenario, do this when it's hot out. Okay, we are still in the plus temperatures today, but we're getting close to the end of that. So I got to get this done today because I'm running out of time. Okay, if you have a heated garage, do it in your heated garage. Okay, I don't have that luxury, so we're going to do it outside and hope it works well. First thing I did wash my car today just to remove any dirt that may be on there. Now we're going to go out and remove the rust. Now, I'm filming you on my laptop. I don't have a place to properly put you outside where you're going to be able to see step by step what I'm doing. I'm going to try to find something to prop you up with, but it may not work, you guys. So you might just have to bear with me as I kind of show you what I've done throughout this clip, okay? But that's what we're doing today. Yay, DIY car repair. Who would have thought I'd be doing that on this channel? But here we are. So I am going to go get set up outside. I'm going to show you the rust. And then we're going to attempt to get this party started because I'm running out of time. It's already like 1 o'clock. I got to pick up my daughter from school. So I have 2 hours and I don't know how long this takes to dry. It doesn't say on the outside of the box. So fingers crossed we get this dried before we leave. So I'll be back. Okay, so one thing I've learned, this is extremely messy. Can you see? I don't know if you can. It's extremely messy. The paint is a brush, which not a fan of. It doesn't go on great. It drips everywhere. Not fun. I'm going to turn it around and show you. Now, on some place where there was a lot of rust, it's actually started to bubble a little bit. So that's never going to look great, but it's going to look better because there's going to be no rust and there's just going to be paint. I still have to put the clear coat on, so keep that in mind. So now, if you look, this is the far away look, you can see definitely better. So this is where I was talking about, it's kind of bubbling. Not much I can do about that. But all the other spots, you know, are much better. It's still not going to be perfect, you guys, but the point of this is to get rid of the rust. Okay, that's the point. Once I put the clear coat on, it's going to look better. I also tried to fill in, there were some pretty deep gouges here, so obviously I can't fill those all the way in without doing some, you know, auto body work, but at least it's better. So that's what it looks like after the paint. I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit more. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the clear coat on. Let me see if I can prop you up here and I can kind of show you. Hang on. One moment. Where's my stand? Okay, let me see if I can prop you up. It's not gonna be great, but at least I can maybe, don't mind that. Okay, so I just wanna show you. So this is the paintbrush, okay? It's pretty crappy, you guys. Now the clear coat is at the bottom, and the clear coat actually has a sponge applicator, which I wish the paint had a sponge applicator, because I think this is going to be a lot easier and better, to be honest with you. So now I'm just going to go ahead and use the sponge applicator to put on the clear coat. Make sure the paint is dry. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. So I'm going to give it a little bit longer to dry, and then with the clear coat on, then we'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like with the clear coat on, and then that's it. So does it look great? No, it's not factory paint job, you guys, but got rid of the rest, putting on paint and clear coat to protect it, much better. Okay, be back in a bit. Okay, clear coat is on. It's got to dry still, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. Same as it did before. So there's what it looks like from far away. Pretty darn good. Obviously, the closer you get, the more noticeable it is, but still not bad. The reason it's pretty noticeable is because even though I use the right paint shade, I've had this car since 2014. It's been out in the sun, it's been out in the rain, it's been out in the snow. The paint shade is not exactly as it was when it came out of the factory. You know what I mean? But it's definitely better. It's definitely better. And that's what we were going for. We were going for better. We weren't going for perfect. We were going for better. So yeah, definitely use the nail drill if you have it. But yeah, so that is my little DIY car repair. Like I said, who would have thought we'd be doing that on this channel, but it was fun. So let me know, have you guys ever done anything like this? Are you going to give this a try? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to see some photos of before and after if you guys have done this or if you're going to do it. But yeah, so thanks for coming along with me on my little rust repair, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.